I'm visiting today with Bob and John from Pandexio. How are you guys today?
Doing well.
Great.
How are you?
Very good. Nice to see you again.
You as well.
Alrighty. So we're talking about critical thinkers. How do companies, problem that companies have with making sure their employees are critical thinkers? Tell me a little bit about that issue.
Yeah, that's great. And in fact, the issue is recognized now globally. You probably can't pick up Wall Street Journal or Forbes. Davos is speaking about it. This is C-suite important aspects of really associated with the evolution of the worker and the worker of the future, because in essence, everything that can be automated will be automated. Everything that can be turned over to self-service will be. Everything that in fact is going to be augmented by or associated with AI and cognitive technologies will be. So the bottom line is senior executives are worried about what do we have in terms of a worker in the future, especially knowledge workers, and what are they going to be doing as everything that they have been doing in the past is now taking over by machines in one way or another. In fact, we concentrate on that work of the future and what they're going to need in order to be supported on the job, in the flow of work, in order for they to be as effective as possible.
Okay, so thank you very much. So now, John, how does Pandexio address that problem, help those workers on the job?
Well, it first starts with we need to help them capture their insights from information. I mean, they consume a massive amount of information coming off the web, all the documents they consume, and unless they have a way to capture the insights that form in their head, we're not capturing their critical thinking about the information. And companies simply don't have those insights. You ask them, do you have the insights of your employees from consuming all the information? They have nothing. They do not have that layer of information. They actually are not operating at the insight level. They're not communicating at the insight level. So that's what we first help them with, is capturing those insights in an evidence-based way that they can then share and collaborate across the company at that level.
Oh, very good. Outstanding. So you guys have a system that supports this process of developing critical thinkers. Now, we talked a little bit before about what you guys are and what you guys aren't. So, Bob, can you explain that?
Yeah, thanks. And in fact, there's probably three elements right now to looking at critical thinking in an organization. First is an assessment of the workforce to determine who the critical thinkers are and whether others have the capacity to think critically. So the assessment tools are there, and we're not that. Then there's the development. You've got higher education, you've got e-learning, you've got a number of experiential programs that allow for the development of individuals as critical thinkers. We're not that. Finally, the individuals are back on the job. They either have been assessed as critical thinkers or they've been developed as critical thinkers, and now they're asked to think critically. Well, one of the key elements is that they really have no support from a critical thinking and decision-making standpoint. What John said was the secret sauce is the capture, the distillation, the curation, the sharing, the ability to search on those insights. We find that is going to be the critical element. We provide that platform and feel that we're, at this point, the leader in that technology.
That's fantastic. Now, you guys have done quite well and have been recognized for how the company is actually doing solving this problem. So where have you been recognized so far?
Well, the big recognition we received recently was we were named first one of the top 10 HR cloud providers for 2018 by HR Technology Outlook. And then on top of that, they named us Company of the Year for a cloud company in 2018.
Wow. Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
And guys, thanks very much. Really enjoyed talking to you. Love to learn more about the platform. Thanks again.
Thank you.